Hello and welcome to our inaugural group SFT tapping session. This one, we're addressing disease at a cellular level. I want to bring into the studio world renowned energy healer, Jen Ward. Hi, Jen.
Hi, I'm so happy we're doing this. So many of my clients are coming to me with stage 4 cancer. Now, I don't say that word very much, and I suggest other people don't say it. But this is really exciting to address this issue head on right now with everyone.
There are a lot of diseases that do occur at a cellular level. In the very first introduction, I named 5 of them. We won't keep naming them because you say that there's a vibration to sort of naming these things. I think a lot of people that are watching this understand these diseases. There are millions of people that are have had the experience of these diseases, and that's why it's so important that we address them. But the thing that we're doing here is we're addressing them at a cellular level in energy. And so this is a different perspective. You say that cells have consciousness, and you use that understanding, that higher level vantage point understanding, to give you a new perspective as to how we can deal with these diseases at a cellular level in energy. Can you talk about cells having consciousness? Because a lot of people won't be familiar with that as an idea. And a lot of people might think, let's just be honest, a lot of people might think it's a bit foo foo.
Okay, so years ago, people would think it was foo-foo to talk to their dog, right? And now animal communication is a little bit more common. I'm saying push the envelope a little bit more. And when I do a private session with someone, it's clearly understood by me that what they're experiencing is nowhere near the depth of what their cells are experiencing. Because apparently I'm a cell communicator. And that's what you need to be to heal yourself, is to tap into yourself on the cellular level and understand the experience that your cells are going through. It's a different vantage point than the person who's walking into the doctor's office. The cells are having a different reaction, and you should be able to know the difference for yourself. That's a it's a powerful form of self-healing.
How do we bring the notion of past lives into helping address disease at a cellular level? Why is that understanding important?
Well, what's interesting is I didn't know this truth until I researched to do this group session. I communicated to the cells and I realized, or they told me, let's give credit where credit is due, that they, the DNA of the cell carries the past life memory that you pull into your body. So that's where it's stored on a cellular. So when I was preparing for these taps, I saw the wisdom in the cell. The wisdom sees so much more than the individual. And when they feel like they know more than the whole cell, they go rogue because they feel like we're too stupid.
One of the things that we're going to be doing shortly, Jen, is you are going to facilitate through a series of SFT taps to address core issues in addressing disease at a cellular level.
All chaos and confusion is removed from the nucleus of all the cells of our beingness in all moments. For number two, I just want to let you know that the DNA carries the engrams of our past lifetimes. So as we do these tabs, we're releasing the Akashic records from past life trauma from our DNA.
Just before you do that one, just that understanding that you just gave, that there is a connection between the DNA of your cells and the way that they carry the Akashic record of your past lifetimes, is pretty powerful as an understanding.
Absolutely. And for those who are familiar with the SFT protocols, a very powerful protocol for you guys to do is to do the PB&J protocol between your DNA and past life engrams. All genetic sequences for disease are removed from the DNA of all the cells of our beingness in all moments. All the confusion between the DNA and the ribosomes are removed in all the cells of our beingness in all moments. The mitochondria of every cell of our beingness is perpetually replenished to its powerhouse propensity in all moments.
Can I just say one thing, Jen? One of the things that always fascinates me about the SFT taps that you put together is the poeticness of the taps and the alliterations and the almost obscure and oblique use of the English language in constructing the taps. Can you just quickly describe to the listener what's going on here? And particularly, what I'd like you to address is the extent to which the way that you construct the taps confuses the ego, and why is that so important?
There's a vibration to the words I use. I use a positive vibration. And you're exactly right. It's poetry to the body. Just like people who are searching for truth will be able to get it like that when the the dance of poetry is infused in their psyche. This is using the dance of language to infuse in people's sound frequency and bypass the ego, which doesn't catch those subtleties. Now, from that one last tap we just did, I just sensed thousands, if not 100,000 people going into remission because that is a reason why people get the C word in the beginning is because their mitochondria are depleted. Now, what other technique out there do you know to like replenish your mitochondria? I don't know of one. Every cell of our beingness is stockpiled with vivacious ATP molecules in all moments. The network and communication system in the endoplasm reticulum is pristine in every cell of our beingness in all moments. All inaccuracy in the tagging system of the rough endoplasm reticulum is eradicated from every cell of our beingness in all moments. So it wants me to explain to you when we say the statement, every cell of our beingness, it wants you to understand that you're not just a physical body. You have an emotional body. You have a body where all your Akashic records are kept. You have a mental body. And those all have individual cells as well. So we're not just addressing the human at a physical level. And that's another reason these taps are so powerful.
I think that's the entire point of this session, is that we're not addressing these cells only at a physical level, because if that's all that was required, then the medical system, quite frankly, would have solved the problems already, but they haven't. And possibly one of the reasons is that they're not being addressed at all the levels of the beingness.
Right. And a lot of people listening to this don't understand that they have astral bodies, causal bodies, mental bodies, etheric bodies. So this is new information for the collective. Know that this is going into your past issues, and I wouldn't be surprised if you in the present are the one that went back to you in the past and healed you of it by doing this work because there's no time and space. All past life engrams, muscle memory, and trauma are removed from all the messenger RNA sequences of every cell of our beingness in all moments. All chaos, confusion, and unworthiness are removed from the ribosome's production of protein in all moments. All the lysosomes of every cell of our beingness are empowered to break down and recycle all unwanted material in the cell in all moments.